friend in Fremont. He sells used cars, you know. Well, he calls me up twice a year just to ask me.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Live at 25. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I've had a lovely day, enjoyed the sunshine, and now I'm ready to sit down with everybody and listen to some wonderful music from our artists tonight. First off, we have Harrison from Through Binoculars. Hello, Harrison. How are you doing this evening?
Doing great. Thank you so much.
Great. It's good to have you on. I'm excited to hear some of your tunes. We've been working on some new stuff, right?
Yeah, this song I'm going to play for you guys, this is the single that was released on the 27th of March in preparation for the new album that's coming out in the spring.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, play a few songs for us and then we'll check in and chat a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah, righteous. You guys got it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you.
I once had a monster grow inside of me, sabotaging everything I see. Oh, woe is me. I used to catch you walking down the boulevard, used to laugh at all the strangers passing by as we played cards. Oh, in the park. I used to write songs about love and romance just to try to hit you up on a rainy day too fast. I'll make this last. The monster made a mess and it's made in my chest. Said come up to the north and maybe we won't be depressed. Oh, love me less. And it's made in my chest. I've been talking to my people who've been telling me I'm so blessed. Oh, regrets. I'm tired of just waiting for the moon to wax. And if I'm supposed to chill, then why can't I relax? These are the facts. Oh, and now I'm sitting here with my broken guitar. I've been trying to make a living while I'm licking my scars. It's hard, oh God. And how am I supposed to win when I'm fighting my twin? We've been strangling each other, we're supposed to be kin. I've sinned. We're in a bloody grave. Oh, these things are never what they seem. If she's the queen that's in my dreams, how do I feel alone? What you've become, you're driving drunk. You were the one who told me to be careful what you say. As night turns into day, why did you ever fade away? If the monster's in the mirror, then the monster is me. Baby, look me in the eye, I know that you agree. Oh, woe is me.
It's always that B. Come on. Great.
I've been up for quite a while. Thoughts are clogging up my head. I gave up listening, but your voice is ringing out. What if we were on an island? Taste eternal paradise. Would it be like you say? Would things be good that way? Cover your ears, little Gemini. Bloom again. Take me up so high. What if we're atoms in a bottle? Crystal teardrops in the rain. What if we were on that island? Would you think of me the same then? Said that I am always with you. We're children lost in space and time. Said reality isn't permanently made up by your mind. Cover your ears, little Gemini. Bloom again. Oh, take me up so high. Visit me, make me see. Be my candlelight. Now breathe with me, talk to me. Listen, Gemini, Gemini, bloom again. Oh, take me up so high. Visit me, make me see. Be my candlelight. Now breathe with me, talk to me. Listen, Gemini, Gemini,
Yay! I love that. I love when you go cover your ears, little Gemini. I love that part.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Singing along by the end of it. That's so cool.
Nice.
So Harrison, who do you usually play with? Who worked with you on this album?
Oh goodness. I had the great pleasure of working with Brian Smith on this.
Brian Smith.
Yeah,
He's a dude.
he is an absolute beauty. I would not be here if it weren't for Brian.
Yeah.
He's an excellent friend and an excellent producer, and it's his practiced hand and his talent that makes the records sound like what they sound like.
Yeah, he's so knowledgeable. I love watching all of his new gear and just how he works at it every day. It's really cool. And he worked with Hearcore at Deutschtown. He was an audio engineer for one of the venues, ABC Brewery, I believe. But
Yeah, it was a great pleasure to work with him. I mean, we did the first one together and obviously grew rather close. And when I came back to Pittsburgh after living in LA, I hit him up immediately. It was like, let's make a record.
and he was down. He was ready.
He was ready.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, you came in and did some drums, some supervising at the 25 Carat.
Yeah. So, Brian's an extremely talented individual, multi-instrumentalist. A big part of what he does is the drums, and we were in the space over at 25, and the big cathedral space is awesome. There's so much sound in there, and we use the weather vane technique, which is really, really cool. We place the mics kind of above the kit to kind of get a more like equilateral sound. With triangles and measuring, and it's pretty amazing.
That's so cool. I remember seeing your setup. It's so fun to have that sanctuary area there where you can just plop your stuff right in the middle, grab your mics, and the sound is there. It's sweet. But
It sounds easy.
Where can we find your new album?
So it's not out yet, but the first song that I played called Monster, that's available to stream on all major streaming sites right now. You could also buy it from my website, throughbinoculars.com, but Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you get music right now. I think you can even get it on TikTok. I don't know how that works, but
I love TikTok. I'm gonna make a TikTok with a Gemini thing tonight, maybe. Or no, is that one on? No, new songs on.
Actually, the coolest part about it is you can now. I mean, you can obviously like pin music on Instagram and add it to your story, and you can do that with all of Through Binoculars tracks. And I just love that. I think that's great.
That's sweet. That's awesome that it integrates like that. I love doing that with like my stories and stuff.
Yeah, if the music makes sense.
Yes, it does. I'm hearing that we have a request from Slacker George. Maddie, what is our request?
Got a request. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Are you? Well, we could do it now. We could do it later. But I believe it's called "Love Me Less." That's what I'm hearing.
Love me less. You want to hear that lyric or that line? I guess I could do that. Oh, love me less. Is that a song?
I don't know.
We'll hear more from George commented on YouTube and said, "Love me less, period, now, exclamation point." I don't know if that's one of your tracks or not, but I figured it was a song request.
Maybe he just...
Or he's just feeling the love immensely.
I think maybe he's just trying to have someone love him less. What a paradox.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of the.
Oh, he said no request, just quoted your line. So play whatever you would like, and shout out to Slacker George. Sorry about the confusion.
Thank you, George. You don't sound like a slacker, man. You are on the ball.
He's on the ball. He's listening. Well, Harrison, let's play some more songs.
Right on.
Awesome.
This song's called Age. I'm just playing them in order of the new album. I hope you guys are enjoying it that way. This is a song I wrote at the base of a mountain in Vermont. No joke. Here we go. I'm rattling round, I'm clasping down all my age. The leaves on the trees are
as I walk down the mountain I've made in my mind. And I know you're there. You could be anywhere. And I know it's true. Believe me, Faith, it's not you. Ooh. The sun's going down. The moon's got a frown. All the weight. The dogs in the trees, oh, in the trees, have bloodied my knees, and their teeth cut me deep, and the blood bleeds beneath. The man in your eyes, he wears a disguise while he sleeps, while he dreams, and while he conceives of defeat. And I'm so alone. Your love is my home, but I'm well aware, oh, I'm a ghost in the air. And I know it's true. Believe me, Faith, it's not you. Thanks, guys. This song's called Coyotes. Intonation on this guitar is fixed. 2, 3. I see him as a man in a little boy's shoe. To roam across the land, its soul is blue. do you want that's deep inside your mind? You are so close, yourself is all you'll find. I know you. The lights gone out, the stars, a weary town. Below there are coyotes making sounds. They crawl, they claw, they bite, they bark, you brag. They seek to find the weak within the pack. In the past, the ancients all cry out inside his brain. A giant shifts the earth from whence you came. You cling, you scream, you cry, oh please don't go. The animal, the arrow from my bow. Oh, in the snow. Oh, cries out, her voice is all you hear. The darkness churns, it turns, I disappear. The blood that's spilled, the kill, the life destroyed. A father's son, a man, such a wonderful boy, I see him as a man in a little boy's shoes. All right. Let's see what else we got here. One, two. I've been sitting around lately. I've been thinking about you, baby. I've been watching the time tick. I have no love for these politics. There's a man who's staring at me. In a mirror he's contemplating what to make of his fate. Find something to take. See your ghost and I'm puffing on smoke. I'ma challenge the thoughts that you provoke. Spent your life on a cross, but darling, what was the cost? See your world through a sheet of stained glass. See through eyes that are wise as people pass. Try inside of your mind, still won't figure out why. If you could tell which way the train went, if premonitions would teach you where and when, would it teach you to act? Well, just look at the tracks, oh no. Homunculus, 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 homunculus. Now I'm back at the glass with these questions. Try and spot you through all the dimensions, but you didn't reply. You were out getting high. Now the room's just a box. There is no one who talks. Can't imagine the fear. I want myself to appear. I'm so tired of theorizing. I'm afraid that I'll drown and I'll go down, down, down. Send an angel to hypnotize me. Send a poet to try to describe me. A mathematician with numbers to find me. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you one of us? Cool.
Thank you so much. I want to let you know while you're tuning for your next song that it looks like you have an unbelievable support system. If you see me smiling in the corner, it's because your friends and family are going crazy on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Really?
Love.
That's amazing.
Yeah. We have Brad, Anthony, a bunch of people with your last name, Alyssa, Mark, Karen.
Amazing.
Like your whole family's on here right now.
That's great. I'm super pleased. Hi, guys. Thank you so much.
Of course. What's up next?
Well, let's see. I could take a whack at a song I haven't played in a while. Actually, wait, let's see about that. Yeah, let's try that one. That'd be good. This song, what am I gonna need? Yeah. The song's called Sunday Drive, and this is a really interesting song that we didn't know how it was going to come out when we were recording it. It came out really awesome. Like, we got Derek Bendel, a friend of mine and Brian's, to play saxophone on it. We really wanted to give it that kind of grungy Bon Iver kind of like sax leading out. But let's take a stab at it, see how it goes.
Sunday drive out to the forest. The leaves don't look as green as I remember. Walk along behind, I'll lead the way. It's warm this time of year in late September. Sunday drive out to the lakeside. That time you cried, and then I took you. Make me believe, my friend, we're not the same. And am I to blame? And did I trick you? To dream a dream so hard to leave you. My brittle, feeble fingers. And to this day, the feeling lingers. They think you would know the words to say, and they think you would see the way when I see you smiling downtown. Round your heart my strings are bound. A falling teardrop from the moon, a lonely road. The puzzle's old, but what's the code? Oh no, the spell your magic cast will ever last. See what's past, look through the glass.
Thanks. I just lost it there. Let's see. Well, if there are a lot of family watching, I appreciate it. And this song is for you guys.
Try and see your world through binoculars. Try and see the sun before the lens is burst. Try and see a future through an old tin can. And try and spy your past, spot where life began. Maybe someday soon this will all be gone. Time is moving fast, we're just floating along in a tugboat, baby, on a churning sea, with nothing but the wind keeping you from me. Try and see future through binoculars. And please believe me, babe, oh, I am more than words. If you try and see the trees in the sun gold green, let's not ever wonder what if or could have been. Look and see the light through binoculars. Look past the horizon where darkness won't hurt. And there you'll go with me onto heaven's shore. And you won't need binoculars anymore. Anymore.
Hot off the press, Brad thinks your voice sounds like Jesus and Fergie combined.
Wow, thanks,
I like
Brad.
that. I like that.
That's pretty rad.
Let's-
That's something I strive to do, I think, right?
Vocally, I love your voice. It's so warm and like it definitely like fills the room with your playing and everything. I can imagine like how cool the sound is going to be with like everybody together on stage.
Oh my goodness, that would be a dream come true.
Yeah.
We have a lot of really cool ideas to. That song was the first song I played off the first self-titled record that you can actually do. That's all out. That's all ready to go on Spotify and everything. You can listen to that now if you want. Yeah, I think it's really cool to see how the music evolved, and we really want to do something like that so that we can kind of bring a lot of new instrumentation or new ideas to older stuff.
Love that. Love it. Keep it fresh. Let's hear a few more.
You got it.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, your ship came burning down. Gravity in outer space threw you around. Come back down to earth, baby, I need you. Elena, please don't cry, I promise you'll see it through. Your hands lay soft and cold down by your side. Hand them over now, I promise you I will hold them tight. Marlena, eyes so blue, don't let him take you back to the moon, no, no. Marlena, eyes are strong, take a look into mine, Earth is your home. Marlena, the scars on your life, they don't tarnish the colors I see in your eyes. The story goes the sky was falling down on you. The sun beat down and baby spaceship split in two. Now you're burning up all in my atmosphere. Look on down to us and maybe I'll catch you here. Yeah, your hands lay soft and cold down by your side. Look on back to space with me and maybe I will show you the light. Oh no, Marlena, I'm so blue. Don't let him take you back to the moon. Marlena, eyes are strong. Take a look into mine. Earth is your moon. No, no, no. Marlena, scars on your life. They don't tarnish the colors I see in your eyes. One more day until I see you. One more day until I find what's inside and what is real. Baby, that's the way you make me feel. I spent a long time locked up in this cage. Honey, I'm ready, let's turn the page. Honey, and walk right through the black and the blue. If I could only just see you just one more day. I feel the breeze.
Thank you.
Red scarf in the forest, tied to a tree. Glade in the redwoods, there wait for me. And I'll go with Father and run with the wolves. Oh, sit by the fire and hear stories untold. Told, oh, no, no. walk through the pines. Walk where the trees are the color of wine. Walk where there's carvings of the songs we had sung. Walk where there's carvings of that's some kind of magic. It fills up my lungs.
It's nice to stick the landing for once.
Looks like we have time for about 2 more.
Great. Super. Let's see what I got. All right. Ooh. You're running in circles, saying my name. I look at your pictures, the feeling is strange. I don't understand why you can't just abandon your mind. With our lives, baby, why don't you open your eyes wide? And then I crawl back. I feel I know nothing. And I just want to see you. Where are you now? What's your name? Are your colors still blue? You're running in circles, saying my name. I look at your pictures again and again, feel the rust on the frame. Your fingers caressing my face as the tears start to fall. Your words in my ear make me fear that I can't hear it all start to fall. Then I crawl back.
Are your colors still blue? Are you asleep wherever you are? I'm awake in the dark, and I think of you. And the moon lights up the room, and I see you in twilight. Oh, touch me so I know that you're real. And the starlight around you as you feel. In the anxiousness, nervousness, dark of my heart, I'll conceal. In this momentum, stay until morning comes.
Thank you, guys. This has been such a great time. And thank you all, everybody who tuned in. I really appreciate it. It's been great. I get to do this again.
I think you're the first person that's come on where like you know how you can react at the bottom and the emojis float up. So nothing but thumbs up and hearts this entire set. So.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Sarah and Maddie and everybody involved in this. I guess got time for one more, right?
Yep.
All right. This song's called On the Sea. It's on Through Binoculars, the first one. Get a load of the new album coming out in the spring and check out the new single on Spotify now. Thank you guys very much.
Whispers of a nameless hope. See the world around us as we float on the sea. Look through a periscope, hold fast the mast and make sure we don't go into the sea. White clouds and deep blue skies. I wanna know what's going on behind your eyes. Come and sail with me on a dream so lonely now. I'm thinking any port as I bob like a cord on the sea. Are you blue or are you green? Your eyes bright, your hair, you're so serene. Oh, Marlene, hold my hand and dance a little longer. I'm going under and I can't stop the water now. I'm sinking under you. Your warm embrace and your silver gown. Rock me, baby, and make sure I don't drown in the sea.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, Maddie.
Of course.
Harrison, I enjoyed listening to you so much this evening. It's great to watch it with Maddie and Miles and your family and everybody else on YouTube too. We hope to see you soon. Please stay healthy, stay at home, and if you need to, go outside and wear your protective gear, all that good stuff.
You got it. You got it. And the same for you, and the same everybody. Thank you, 25 Carrick, for this awesome opportunity. And everybody be healthy and be safe, and make sure you're doing the right thing. And thanks again for having me on. This is awesome.
Of course, all of your links are in the comments. If anyone wants to check out Through Binoculars website, Spotify, Instagram, it's all there. And I can't wait for you to see all the comments that came in. Like I
Me
said,
too.
your friends and family are pretty amazing people.
I'm very lucky. So I appreciate all of them, and I appreciate you guys, and we're all very blessed in this time.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
All
So
right.
So-
we will be in touch. We'll have you at the venue as soon as we're able to get back there.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. That's going to be rad.
Yes, we're all ready to go. We're fully set for a concert. We got 35 different lighting instruments in the sanctuary ready to go.
You guys got your hands full despite no
Yeah.
one to play for.
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll check in with you later. Thank you, Harrison.
All right,
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Cool.
Maddie, what we got going on next? How's our GoFundMe today?
Our GoFundMe is almost at $6,300. Thank you again to everyone that's donated. We love and appreciate you so much. That link is pinned in both comments on YouTube and Facebook. Harrison and the guys from Identity X, who are up next, will be benefiting from that GoFundMe as well. So please donate if you can. And then tomorrow, Sarah and I got some paint. We're very excited. The painting stoof, Stephanie, she is going to come on and do an hour-long painting tutorial. So we're going to play a short clip of her promotional video and what you need to get to participate in that. You can order it from Walmart, go pick it up real quick. I think they're doing no contact, like curbside pickup. So go get your painting supplies. We're going to play that, and then we're going to play a video from our friends at Redfish Bowl. They have an exciting announcement coming out within the next couple weeks, so we're going to show them some love. And Miles, whenever you are ready.
I am a fine artist from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I specialize in realism landscape painting, but I also do beginner painting tutorials on my YouTube channel called The Painting Stoof. And this week, for Live at 25 on April 3rd at 8 p.m., we are going to be streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and we're going to do a 1-hour beginner painting tutorial using acrylic paints for a nice little spring flower painting lesson. We're going to do some tulips with some sunshine in the background. It's going to be a nice, happy tulip flower spring inspiration painting together. So you guys just need to grab some acrylic paints to get started, and you're going to need some brushes as well. A canvas, so we have a 12-inch by 16-inch canvas here. You're also going to need a cup with some water that you can clean off your brushes, and you're going to need some paper towels. You're also going to need a palette, and a quick easy way to make your own paint palette is to use wax paper. I just put the wax paper right here on my table. I put the paint right on top, and I can start blending right there. I hope I'll see you guys on Friday, April 3rd at 8 p.m. on the live stream on Facebook. Make sure you follow Live at 25 on Facebook and YouTube so you don't miss this fun painting tutorial we're gonna do together. See ya!
Okay, here we go. This is Sun Parade. We're here in the Mobile Mystery Lab. This is Cheer Up.
I can tell that you're breaking up when I can tell that you don't know what then. I don't mind a mile in March, just laugh it away. I can tell there's a story to tell. I can tell that you're growing up well. I don't mind leaving your ash behind while you walked along the way. Cheer up, I can't believe you got a hold up. Beggars can't believe us. When there's mothers and love in between us, but it's all right. Smile down at your Canadian rapper. Opens up while she's taking up us. I don't mind too much, I just like you more. Whoop-a-doo, whoop-a-doo-doo, whoop-a-doo, whoop-a-doo-doo-doo. Leaving your ash behind while you walked along the way. Cheer up, I can't believe you got a hold up. Beggars can't believe us. When there's mothers and love in between us, but it's all right. Slip into the bathroom, open the window, crawl out the window, land alone. I ain't satisfied, I ain't satisfied. Get a little love all again and again. My love was in a bathrobe, giving it all. Don't wanna hide, I don't wanna hide. Get a little more, yeah, I don't mind. Say road, road, it's rough, rough. My left brain can't get off. My friends all think I'm soft. Yeah, are you coming round? What you do wanna know? Woo.
Just kidding. I haven't done that yet. That was my first time. Oops. Anyway, what cool videos. I am so excited to have the painting stoof on tomorrow. I already got my paint. I got my brushes. It was super cheap at Walmart. There was no one really there. And Red Fish Bowl looking really cool, doing a jam in the van. That's pretty sick. So next we have a little video from Identity X. Those guys are awesome. Two of them will be joining us tonight. And we'll talk a little bit more about their pre-recorded set. But from what I've heard, it's very cool. It's different for Identity X. It's new Identity X, if you will. So we're gonna roll that clip. Sit back, relax, watch it, and then stick around with us. We'll do a quick Q&A with some of the members from Identity X. Thank you, guys.
I don't wanna be alone tonight. Blood on the ground, still there from last November. Cracks in our pavement remind us of a broken heart. You only seem to remember rose-colored thoughts from a faded history. So take me, I don't wanna be alone tonight. Just take me before the moment fades aside. She loosens up the stitches from my wounds and she take me. I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone tonight. I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be alone tonight. Tonight, yeah. She loosens up the stitches from the wounds that she's inflicted, swinging from the thread, so oblivious to the bleeding. These scars on you, like the scars on me. Wounds of our history, the wounds of our history. The Our hearts smolder beneath the cover of winter, feed off the air of the cold. Our miss unnoticed, we wait for a chance to ignite black sky to gold. So go on, try and take us away. You can't kill what could not be controlled. All the push and pull has created friction inside, smiling as we sing. Let the fire of suburbia burn tonight. Let the fire of suburbia burn tonight. Oh, tonight. Screaming for ages and death fears they gave us, clay breaking free from its mold. They think that we're broken. Tonight we will show them the end they imagine is gone. So come on, try and take us away. You can't kill what could not be controlled. All the push and pull has created friction inside, smiling as we sing. Let the fire of suburbia burn tonight. Yeah, let the fire of suburbia burn tonight. Whoa, tonight. So burn it down. I can see the fire in your eyes. So burn it down. I can feel the fire in your eyes. Where will they go when the darkness they hide in expires in the light? So with a matchbook in hand and a reason to strike it, we will start this fire. No, no, no. Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? The ever dance around you, suburbia. We will be heard. It's a long fall. Ever torn to revolution. Watch the man who pulls the string. Falling down, bodies on the ground. Say, oh, say, why are we to blame? Their finger outstretched in a play. Fighting as we fight. Play, kill, till we make kings on the hill. Play, kill, till we make kings on the hill. I'm sick and tired of being lied to. Another manufactured tragedy, distracting display so that I can feel when I'm boiling the night. When the last drop falls from a calloused hand, there will be nothing left but a close fist pounding. Hammer torn to revolution. Watch the man who pulls the string. Falling down, bodies on the ground. Say, oh yeah, why are we still clean? Their finger outstretching a veil. Fighting as we hide, play, kill, till we make kings of the hell. Play, kill, till we make. What you say when they're calling you out? When the blood's on the ground and you're drowning. What you say when they're calling you out? When the blood's all around and you're drowning. So what you say when they're calling you out? The blood is surrounding you tonight. What you say when they're calling you out? When the blood's all around and you're drowning. Fight, bleed, kill, to be made kings on the hill. Fight, bleed, kill, to be made kings on the hill. Fight, bleed, kill, to be made kings on the hill. Fight, bleed, kill, to be made kings on the hill. Thank you, guys.
You need one of those
Cool,
pedals.
guys. They're headed to me. Hello, welcome back. I love watching that video. We're here with Darren and David from Identity X. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How are
Hi.
you?
Doing good.
Good.
Social
What-
distancing.
What a sweet video. I can't believe that was filmed at Club Cafe, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was back in December of last year. So it was like the show that we played to close out 2019. And we that was our second year playing at Club Cafe. So we did one previous year, and then they brought us back last year to do the same type of event.
Yeah.
This year we did it acoustic, so it was a little bit different.
Try something a little different. So switch
Yeah,
to
the-
the acoustic setup.
The acoustic setup was really cool. I was going to say, I've seen you guys at Thunderbird, and when I saw you at Thunderbird, it was like full on rock show. Like it was sweet. Like David, I believe you had like a LED mic stand thing. It was so
Yeah.
cool. So it was
Shout
really
out to
sweet.
Todd Nunn for building that for me. Yeah, Todd
That
Nunn, a
thing-
lighting guy here in Pittsburgh.
That thing is amazing. I remember I saw it. I was like, what? Where did he get
Completely
one of those?
unnecessary, but very fun to play with.
Yeah, those are sweet. Yeah, I thought that was really cool how you did an acoustic set. I really like how people can do that versatility. And also, whoever did your video work, what a wonderful job. That looked really, really cool.
Yeah,
They're making a good
Fernando.
job.
Yeah, Fernando de la Cruz. He's a good guy. We've been working with him on a couple live. We needed somebody to film us live, and it's hard to find. Even though I work in the video field, not everybody's available all the time. So he was one of the guys that I was able to contact, and he came out, and he has a unique style that he films in. So I was like, we need somebody that films that kind of makes you feel like you're there. So like I like how he like kind of swoops back into the audience, and then gives you a little bit different perspective.
I was gonna say, because traditionally Club Cafe, like I've been there for smaller shows, for bigger shows, but it doesn't really always feel like crazy crowded room, because it's a relatively intimate venue. So I was gonna say, it's really cool how his film work was, because it really did kind of feel like you were a part of the crowd and you were out there.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. We did. I mean, as I said, like this time around, like last year we did the full on rock show at Club Cafe, and it was a very tight space to play on that stage as a band as our size. Like Thunderbird it has a bigger stage. We were like, we were all open, but at Club Cafe, it's like you said, more intimate. So that's why we did that acoustic setup, and we wanted to capture that on video in that way. So it was like, bring that to the screen so more people can see, this venue in that light. So
right. I thought that was really cool. Definitely, I picked up on that the second I started watching it. I was like, wow, haven't experienced Club Cafe like that myself before. So, David, what's new? What are you doing?
No, I mean, just like I said, social distancing. We have a new I have a new son who was born actually right before we played that Thunderbird show. that we talked about that earlier. And so we getting to spend a lot more time with him, which is great. And just trying to record and write stuff and make the most out of this time here in my studio.
Yeah, that's great that you have equipment with you. I think it is important that we have all this time right now that we can just kind of hone in and learn our crafts really a little bit better.
Kind of make the best out of like not having those distractions in life. I've signed up for some online courses in audio engineering, and I've been doing that, and just because I have the time, I have no excuse not to. So
right, it's a good time to use our brains.
Yes.
I think I told people, I said there was like this time in my life when I was like 15, 16 years old, and like you have nothing else going on in your life, but you're just like learning everything. But then you don't have to worry about paying. That's the difference between then and now, is you have to pay rent.
Yeah.
You got to buy food, and you got to pay credit card bills. And I was like, if only you could like freeze that element.
Right. I still think some people might think that might happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. But
pay your bills.
Essentially, you have to, I think, and I was telling somebody else, I was like, there was like a moment in my time, like over the past couple of years, because this is like when I just started my business and, playing with the band. It's like a whole different lifestyle than having a full-time job. So I was like, maybe there's a moment where we could just freeze time, and it's almost like the Twilight Zone, and it came true.
Yeah, it's legit.
So now it's legit like it, and I was like, now's the time. It's kind of like everybody has that chance now where everyone says, oh man, I wish I could get around to doing this. I'm so busy, I can't do it. Now's the opportunity. That's what I think right now. Like Dave and I, we've been really studying our craft, with recording and trading files back and forth and doing, trying to really be productive when we can't actually be in the same room together. So
right. And you guys are gearing up for a new EP. You're doing some pre-production.
Yeah, we were supposed to go into the studio this weekend, actually coming up.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I mean, of course we can't at this point, but we hopefully, once this all passes, we'll be able to get back in a room with each other and then start working on that. But yeah, we were trying to start production on that, but we're gonna try it a different way. So
yeah,
Dave, maybe you can talk about.
We're like kind of ready. It's really we're kind of had our finger on the trigger, ready to go with this new work, and this puts a little bit of a damper on it, but it just gives us a reason to fine tune it and make it even better. So
yeah.
And I've always been known to be a little bit nitpicky with regards to the music before we press it down for the finished copy, and this just kind of plays into that perfectly for me. So I'm loving it.
Yeah. And you're getting those audio engineering classes in too.
That's it. Then I can nitpick till my heart desires.
that's
Okay.
kind of like where we're at with the EP. So that's like kind of like, you know, we it took us 10 years to finish. It's like, you know, they always say like with those other groups that like it took them, like the band Tool, which we have a guy named Dave Tool in the band. So,
Yeah.
but we actually, the band Tool, I think they took 10 years. We're a local band. We took 10 years, and, you know, no one really, it doesn't matter, you know, because no one's really looking at us, but we're like, you know, at the point now where we're like, okay, you know, let's try to get some more, you know, music out there. We kind of know our craft now. So
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because we spent all that time recording that album, and we did it up in Long Island, New York. The music that was the acoustic songs we played. We have a full length. The EP that we have out is Wounds of Our History, by the way. It's on Spotify, Apple, CD Baby. We have them at our shows. Go listen to it if you want to hear the full band version. We will be releasing an acoustic version eventually, but you can listen to the full version now and just rock and roll. But while we were recording that up in Long Island and making those trips back and forth, we had been, you know, writing more songs. So like we knew these ones were going to be on the EP, but we're still constantly producing new materials. So now we have this kind of back catalog filled with stuff that's ready to go. And that was kind of our direction going back into the studio here in the coming months.
Well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And you guys, 10 years is a long time, but you guys have also been friends since 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Linton Middle School. We were jamming together. We had I found out Darren played guitar. He knew I found out I played guitar, and I went over to his house, and we were doing Smashing Pumpkins covers and Ozzy Osbourne covers together on our crappy guitars, and we just
there was like, you know, at
at
that point in our life, I mean, we, you know, a lot of the guys that we knew, they played sports. You know, there was like a lot of people, like my circle of friends played soccer. Dave, you know, hung around with a lot of football guys, and it was just like more people were more sports oriented. So I think that's kind of like where we clicked, because like, you know, we both play guitar, and there wasn't a lot of people at that time playing guitar and like, playing the same style of music that we were playing. Like we had we like, you know, similar bands, and that's where, like he said, like the Smashing Pumpkins and bands like that. So you know, we got together, and then in 9th grade we formed our first band, and, you know, that's, you know, like I said, it's just like we kind of continued on from there, and then continued to evolve Identity X over the years, which began when we were in college. So we went to college together. And
what were some pre-Identity X band names? Any good ones?
Infinity Minus One was our first band, and it took us all the way, and we stuck with the I.
Yeah.
But yeah, Infinity Minus One, and that was 7th grade through, I don't know, what, 11th, 12th grade.
Yeah.
And how did you guys come up with that? Is there a story behind it? What do you got for me?
I don't know, unless Darren has one.
I think the drummer was the one who came up with Infinity Minus One. He was
just like, man, listen.
Dude,
yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna blow your minds.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like one of the, and you know what the funny story about Infinity Minus One was? There was another band out there that had the name, but like after we had it, and then they sent us like this email. They were like from Berkeley. They're like Berkeley College of Music. They were like world-renowned, musicians, and they were like, "Hey, you guys gotta stop using our name Infinity Minus One." So we were just like,
we're like 13, 14 years old, and we got a cease and desist letter from their lawyer.
You're 14 at the time.
That's hilarious.
So we thought, I guess
we're like, they're not gonna sue us. We don't have any money, and we just kept it.
You guys are just laughing. You're like, we're 13, 14. What?
13.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is so funny. That's pretty rock and roll though, to like get a cease and desist at like 13.
Got a cease and desist. Yeah,
it's on.
We should have named an album that cease and
in
desist.
In the world that the internet was a different place. I mean, our first website was on angelfire.com, and
I don't know what that is.
See, exactly right. It was like one of those like free like web, you know, like kind of like what Wix and Squarespace are like today.
Okay.
Crappy version
it was like a really, really crappy version of that. We're talking about like HTML, like,
oh man, back.
It was bad. I mean, I think if you go on the Wayback Machine or whatever that, you know, that site, and I think if you type in the URL, which if you want to know that URL,
post it down below.
That's right. If we get enough tips in this GoFundMe, I will send you to the original page.
We will give you administrator access to the original page.
No, I think it's just whatever is there. You gotta get to see. There might be some missing photos, but you know, you can see the Infinity -1 page that I built, back in 2001, during the Limp Bizkit era. That was kind of.
Ooh, it's gotta be good. It has gotta be good.
Yeah, it's very lots of flashing gifs and yeah, it's like it's like a really bad. Remember MySpace profiles? You could kind of design.
Oh yeah.
them out. It's pretty much just like a big MySpace profile website.
Well, I think I used word art, from MS.
Oh, I get down with word art still.
I used word art. That was how I did it. I like kind of had the cool embossed text instead of Infinity -1.
Yeah,
that's where it all began.
Oh, taking it back. I love that. I love that. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the other guys in your band? What are they up to? How are they doing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, I'll talk about our drummer, Dave. He's actually the guy. He helped us mix the live performance that we showed tonight. So we just want to give him thanks for doing that and making it sound the best that it could possibly be. And he's been our drummer for the past couple of years, and he works as a union. I don't know, Dave. Is it like a stagehand or which is? Yeah,
he's a member of IATSE, which is like the stagehands union downtown. So, and also he's a rigger. So he works at like I don't know what First Niagara Pavilion, is that what it's called now?
Yeah.
Doing the big concerts there and like hanging the lights and helping to run the wires and the sound and everything for big concerts that come through. Yeah.
That's what I miss doing dearly. That's what HearCore does a lot of.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I love that. Yeah. And rigging is no joke. Being up there and like with the motors and all that heavy equiment. Oh boy.
Yeah, he always talks about the fly. It's called the fly.
He's up on the fly during
fly
because
bar.
I do musical theater and a lot of times he's working at the theaters whenever I'm performing, and so he's like up above my head and we'll call down every once in a while and yeah. But he just told me the other day that he admitted he's like I really don't hear much up there. He's like, I was like, so all those times you came down afterwards and you're like, dude, you sounded really good tonight. Like you couldn't hear anything. He's like, yeah, pretty much. I have no idea.
Pretty much had no idea. Knew you were there and love you and support you. Love it. That's
like,
so
hey, I'll
funny.
take it. Whatever.
That's funny.
And then Dave, you talk about Roman, our bass player.
Roman, our bass player, is from he's from Belarus.
What?
Yeah. He's how long has he been in the band, Darren? Like
since like 2011, I think.
2011. Okay, so yeah, going on 10 years, and yeah, he's a great member, awesome bass player, and he lives in Penn Hills right now, with his wife,
Grammy,
kids. He has a Grammy from Belarus.
A Grammy from Belarus?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, from one of his bands.
He used to play in a band back in his early years. I think if you look up the band Why Not, they were see, that's the thing is like you think about it when you take music from there's like music that we've never even heard of in our life. It's kind of like people finding us here in Pittsburgh. So like I was just thinking about this today. I was like, if there's somebody watching from like Tasmania,
right
and we're like insanely popular in Tasmania, that's great. But like Roman, he came from that, like I mean, Russia, Belarus, I mean, those are huge countries. I mean, to us, I mean, we can only comprehend like the US, which is still big, but just their small areas of like where they live is like massive. So that was like one of the accomplishments that he said like early on in his career through bands and stuff. And then we just found him, like he responded to a Craigslist ad back in the day when people were looking for musicians on Craigslist, but he liked us because we had more of like a progressive edge. And we wanted like a bass player that could play, not just like play along like straightforward bass lines. We wanted someone that could actually like, play
funk. Just following the root notes, like getting a bass player that it could actually like, it's another instrument in the band and having it be highlighted every once in a while and adding to the overall textures of the song was very, very important. And he had that kind of background, so that helped out a lot.
That's awesome. I love the bass.
Oh, I know. So I have a couple fun facts about Roman that I'm not sure if they're true. Like, I don't know if I believe them or not.
If he's watching, he can verify.
He can verify on Facebook.
Yes.
but he
Roman.
he has a bass that was owned by Billy Joel's bass player.
Shut up. No
And
way.
it's the one he was playing in that video. He got it online. He got it on eBay or something, and on an auction site. And he says it's Billy Joel's bass player's bass. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I'll ever know, but I just have to go along with it.
I'm believing
Roman,
it.
I love you. I want to see the paperwork. But the other, what's the other fun factor? Oh, so he has a great story. He and I might completely screw this up, but if I do, then we'll just pretend that it's real because it's a good story. It'll make for a good movie.
Yeah.
Whenever U2 first started going, before they really got big, and they were kind of touring around Europe before they came here to the States, they were playing little clubs in Russia and in United Kingdom, and they came to Belarus to play a show in this little tiny club. And Roman was working there at the time, and the stage was so small, it was like the size of like a coffee shop, basically, but it was a bar. And the drums didn't fit on the stage completely. So they fit the drums on there, but the back of the stool where the drummer was sitting was hanging off the back of the stage. And Roman's job was to go and like hold the back of the stool up like during the set. And like keep him from falling over. Yeah, so he's like, I held up the stool of the drummer of U2.
That's so funny.
Right? Like I just believe that it's true. Like even if it's not, I'm just gonna believe that it is.
I'm just gonna believe
an amazing story.
I'm gonna have to believe it.
No,
I believe
it probably is true, but I'll never know for sure.
Well, if anybody sees Roman or sees him online, let's see.
Let's find out. Roman, comment below.
Roman, please weigh in. Let's hear
Yeah.
the truth. I have one little story like that. Kierkegaard did the Warhol 25th anniversary gala, and Joan Jett performed. So I got to see little Joan Jett and all of her stature, glory. Loved it. She had some Pedialyte and left that on stage. What did I have? Some Pedialyte.
You drank Pedialyte. Did you get superpowers? Like, did you start flying?
I'm a different person. I was immediately changed.
I'm so hydrated. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only assume, imagine how Roman is. He's just been transformed a million times.
That's why he has Billy Joel's bass. Billy Joel's bass player's bass, because that's holding that
drink
up.
Joan Jett's Pedialyte.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was
The hydration, it just like goes into your veins like.
I love rock and roll. I just juiced.
You love rock and roll so much right now.
No. That is too funny. Well, what gigs do you have? Any gigs planned so far tentatively right now? Anything coming up in the future? What do you think? What are we
today was actually our gig that we were supposed to have. We were supposed to play at the Craft House opening for a band, and that got canceled. But that's fine because then we have this gig, so this was cool.
Yes.
But going forward, I think that we don't have anything planned right now, just because we don't know what the state of what everything is, and we kind of like we only play like so many times a year because it's hard because you get to sell tickets, and we were gonna play like the Millville Music Festival if that was gonna happen, or Deutschtown. Right. Or we did
those are all my shows. Those are all your core shows too.
So this year we're not even sure. Dave actually he works as a full-time actor, so he's I don't know if you're still supposedly booked on that gig or.
Yeah, they moved it up by a week for me, but the rest of the cast is like. So I took a gig up in Tuacahn in Utah in the Red Rocks. There's a awesome theater out there. That's nestled like actually in the Red Rock Mountains, which is awesome.
The Red Rocks, so beautiful.
And they're doing The Count of Monte Cristo, the musical by Frank Wildhorn, and I booked the Count. I'm the Count of Monte Cristo.
The Count.
Yeah, the Count. I'm Edmond Dantes. But they're doing it up there, and they do a full season starting in April, and they sent us a notice out, and they said everything's gonna be pushed back until the end of June, and I wasn't supposed to go out there till middle of June anyways. So
yeah,
fortunately, I'm only pushed by a week, but a lot of the other shows that are happening during the summer,
right.
it's a 4-month-long contract, are pushed back by a full month, which is kind of a bummer. But
yeah,
so we possibly might not be playing until December of this year if that's the case. But I mean, at the same time,
a holiday gift.
It's exactly right. I think that it really was like once this whole COVID-19 thing broke out, it was like, how do you plan for anything? It's like I've seen a lot of bands like saying, oh, we're getting a tour together for the fall, and people might not still come out. I mean, that's where events make their money, from mass gatherings of people. So I think it's hard to plan right now, and I think we're just kind of playing it by ear. For us, I feel like in the meantime, while Dave has to take this gig, I mean, we can be working on music. This is a good time to really figure out all that stuff, and try to get all that stuff together, so then when we do play another show, it's like gonna mean something,
Yeah.
So, but I like playing Deutschtown. I like playing the outdoor festivals. We're kind of bummed that we can't at least do one of those, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen because it's just everything's canceled.
Yeah.
Hopefully Deutschtown doesn't get canceled, but
listen, Deutschtown it's my gig. I mean, as far as HereCore, like I want to get all the equipment for everybody. I want to schedule our audio engineers. Like that was it's my baby. I really, really hope we can still do that.
Right.
In some stature. We got to get Hugh on the show. Got to get a little chat with Hugh and Cody. Why not?
That's right.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, actually, I signed up at PCTV, where I think Hugh does a show.
Yes, he does.
So I signed up to be a community producer. So I'm starting to do some stuff there where he does his show. Like he has that green screen background. I go to, but that place it's like as soon as I signed up, then this whole thing broke out, so I couldn't even. I can't even produce.
Yeah, you can't produce not in these conditions.
Yeah, but we'll be back soon enough,
Yes, you will. Well, guys, any parting thoughts? It's been lovely talking with you.
Yeah, thanks for featuring us. That was very cool, and it's cool you guys are doing this, and we're just gonna keep producing. In the meantime, check out our website. idxmusic.com has all the links to the Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, everything that we're doing. And
we're gonna try to get some new content up on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel. So stay tuned and look at that, over the next couple of weeks while we're getting stuff together. So we're trying to
videos will be up there. The ones you saw tonight, plus the other ones of the show, will eventually all be up there. So
wonderful.
Working on those a little bit at a time.
Great. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Again, it's been wonderful talking, guys. Stay happy, healthy, enjoy your time with your family and your time off. Get some rest, learn some stuff. I'm doing it too. And I hope to see you on the other side. It's been so nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
We'll see you.
Well, everybody, that was Live at 25, our Thursday evening. I've had a lot of fun. And each week is just getting better. We're still doing this next week. If anybody wants to play, hit us up on Facebook or on our 25 Carrick Avenue website. So tomorrow we have the painting stew. We're going to paint some tulips. I'm very excited about that. And then Aaron Cosgrove. We're going to have a great night tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, guys.
I have to figure out how to turn off here.
Try and see a world through binoculars. Try and see the sun before the lenses burst. Try and see a future through an old tin can. Try and spy a past, spot where life began. Maybe someday soon this will all be gone. Time is moving fast, we're just floating along in a tugboat, babe, on a churning sea, with nothing but the wind keeping you from me. can see the stars through binoculars. And please believe me, babe, I am more than words. Try and see the trees in the sun gold green. And let's not ever